airport. Yeah.
So we had a really good intentions of getting here super early, and that did not happen because we had to park and all the other stuff. But yeah, we're checked in. We're super excited, about to get on Summer House for some to-go food, so that's awesome.
Yeah. So we're in Terminal C. That's the international terminal. We are headed to Gatwick Airport in London. From there, we are going to take a train to Cambridge, and we have family who's going to pick us up and take us around. So, yeah, we're excited. It's been a day, and we are ready to get on the plane and hope that the kids will fall asleep quickly. It's an 8-hour flight. It is direct, so we'll be excited about that.
Yeah, so we'll see you in London. Or in England.
All right, so we are boarded on the plane. We are on Norse Airlines. Let's put my phone on Norse, so I'll have to let you know how it is. And so far, it seems pretty comfortable. Seats are pretty average. We tried to upgrade, but they were actually sold out of the upgrade, so we didn't get a chance to. But otherwise, we're gonna try to get some sleep now.
So before we took a nap, they have plenty of options on Norse. You do have to pay for a lot of the things that don't come included. We actually did get a meal on this one, which we'll show pictures here shortly. But yeah, they've got plenty of drinks, plenty of snacks if you're hungry along the way. It is a long flight. We brought plenty of food, but we actually ended up having to take some paying for some snacks.
Yep. And like you said, there is no snacks or drinks included. So you do have to pay for everything from coffees and teas and sodas and things like that.
As for our meals, this was the chicken curry with vegetables.
Yeah, this was pretty good. And then our son had the kids' meal. This ended up being a pasta with chicken fingers and broccoli. He did not eat it. And then this was the dessert. The dessert was actually really good, I thought, too.
So we made it to London. We flew into Stansted Airport. Super convenient because the train station is connected to the terminal there. We collected our stuff, made it through customs, and then kind of did the bag drag over to the train station.
Yeah, it was really easy. We hopped on the train and we were headed to Bury St. Edmunds and had one stop at King's Cross. Arrived at King's Cross, and we did have to cross the street to get over to the station. As you can see, there's an underground station, and then there's a different entrance to go into the train station. So make sure you choose the right one. So we headed into the station to find where our train was.
Yeah, so one thing we were not really anticipating was when you get inside, you go ahead and check the board, and everyone's just standing there looking at the board. The reason is because the actual platform, or where they're going to tell you where the train is going to be at and what platform you need to get on, doesn't really display until about, I would say, 20, 15 minutes prior to the train actually getting there. So you'll see everybody standing there looking at the board. You see your location, but you just don't have a platform identified yet. So we just hung out there for a little bit. And then it does populate what platform you need to go to. And then from there, we went to that platform. You got plenty of time to make it in. It is super busy, but yeah, we navigated it pretty easily.
Yeah, it was very easy. Once we found our platform, we headed over to the train and loaded everything up. We did have quite a few bags, so that was tough. And we were worried about where they would go, but there actually was plenty of space. We were able to get the bags on there. It was a little bit scrunched. We did have to put them on other seats, but it is a seat yourself, and we headed out. Alright, so day one in England.
Yeah, so we are in Cambridge this morning, or actually this afternoon. Walking around, just checking things out. So
yeah, we're at the college right now, and right behind us, as you can see, is a cool little Harry Potter shop. There's quite a few of them here. We went to a little coffee shop and had just a little snack, because we are going to a proper British tea at 3 o'clock. So we'll have to show you that.
So we had plenty of time to check out the town before our tea time. But yeah, everything's so quaint. You just kind of get lost in all different stores. There's plenty of Harry Potter gift stores, plenty of other Cambridge gift stores. I mean, it's a college town, but it's really beautiful as we walk through. And obviously it's holiday season, so all the decorations are up.
Absolutely. We absolutely loved walking, just exploring the town. We headed into a couple of pubs. And we saw the college. So everything was just amazing. And the decorations were just so beautiful.
So over kind of in the Cambridge courtyard area, there was a kind of outdoor market. There was food vendors and clothing and knickknacks and gifts and crafts, and it was really cool just to walk around and check kind of the local crowd and what's going on.
We found lots of British souvenirs to get, along with lots of Harry Potter things. Things that you really can't find in the States, which was really cool, especially for some of the Harry Potter stuff because we go to Universal a lot. So it was really nice to see some of the things that we've never seen before. So we did a little shopping and headed off to tea.
All right, so we are at Six Brasserie for our afternoon tea.
Yeah, so we're excited to pick a tea, and they've got us a list of things they're going to come with. So
Yeah, we got the holiday festive afternoon tea because it's all decorated for Christmas. It's really nice up here. We've got a great view. All right, so we decided to start with a glass of champagne, and we ordered our tea. We ordered the tea. Everybody else at the table went with English breakfast tea.
yeah.
Cheers. All right, so we got food for 5 people. This is a lot of food. We'll see how much we can get through of this, but it is quite a spread. We're so excited because it all looks really, really good, and this view and this food, I just can't wait to dig in.
It's just like stew. It's like stew. You're trying to you actually like stew. It's like steak inside of a... That's good. I like that.
All right.
So wrapping up our afternoon tea. How do you feel?
Full. It's a lot of really good food. The view here is spectacular. So we had a great time. Plenty of tea. But yeah, the food was exceptional.
It was good. Yeah, it was really, really good, and the tea was great, and it was just a great experience. We're obviously here at Christmas, and it's decorated well, so I highly recommend it.
Yeah, so this was a little pricier one. The kids actually tried a lot, so we're super proud of them of that. And we had a great overall experience. Definitely recommend kind of doing one of the a lot of hotels do sit down tea, so there's different kind of scales on the pricing, but definitely splurge on one of them. It's definitely worth it.
Absolutely.
There you go.
So we just had the afternoon tea. Yeah. My favorite food was I liked the macaroons, the scones, the meat what was that called? The stew.
It's like a stew pie, right?
Yeah, stew pot pie, and then I also liked one of the sandwiches with like the bacon and lettuce.
Yeah, that was a good one. What about you, Bo? What'd you like?
I liked the sandwich with lettuce and bacon.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
What about the tea? Did you like the tea?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I got the English breakfast tea and it was really good.
All right, what about the desserts?
I liked the macaroon. That was my favorite dessert. I didn't love the other ones. And I also like the scone, which is basically this.
What'd you put on it? Do you remember what it's called? Clotted cream?
Clotted cream.
All right, excited to do another one?
Yeah.
Okay, so after that gigantic meal, we had to walk around a little bit. So we headed out, explored the town. It was beautiful at night, and we headed over to the Eagle, which is a RAF bar.
So the Royal Air Force bar called the Eagle is a place where at one lunchtime in 1953, Francis Crick and James Watson announced the discovery of DNA, and is also home to the famous ceiling graffiti of World War II airmen, which you can go in and actually sign if you've currently served or have served in the Air Force or RAF. So that's what we did as well.
Yeah, so this is the ceiling. It was originally, they used candlelight to put their names and their information up there. Obviously, that's not very safe, so they don't do that anymore, but they will give you a marker to put your name and your unit if you are military. And it's really fun. You can go around and see all the names from World War II on.